Breaking news from overnight. Looters create havoc, stealing from several stores in Center City and beyond.
The chaos erupted hours after a judge dismissed all charges against a former police officer involved in the shooting death of Eddie Irizarry. CBS News Philadelphia reporter DiMattei is live for us this morning outside of the Apple store on Walnut Street, one of the stores targeted by these looters. Ross, good morning.
Good morning, Jan and Jim. Yes, several stores were hit by those looters last night here along Walnut Street. And the three that were hit the hardest that we've seen so far were the Apple store behind me, as well as Lululemon and Foot Locker. Let's start with the Apple store. Take a closer look. You can see that there's still debris on the ground from where those looters targeted. And there's a lot of empty displays where there should be iPads and iPhones. But those were the main targets of these looters, and unfortunately, many of them were able to get away with it. The officers were very much outnumbered by these looters. Take a look at what it looked like as a large group of the looters tried to leave the Lululemon store last night. You can see a group of police officers clashing with them outside, and at times the confrontation did get violent as the looters tried to get away. Some of them were able to, some of them were not. Now, the looting was not limited just here to Center City. Some stores got hit in North Philadelphia as well, including Patriot Pharmacy on 22nd and Indiana Avenue. The owner of that pharmacy tells us that the looters used a pickaxe to break through his 1.5-inch thick acrylic glass, and they took everything inside that they could get their hands on.
It's a bit disappointing, you know. This is the third time we got looted. I understand that everything's rough out here and that, you know, the nature of affairs right now is not particularly great. I just wish that people would realize that we were actually trying to serve the community and, you know, maybe just let it go.
Now, that owner was able to tell us that his safe did its job and that no narcotics were stolen from his location, so that is some good news. Meanwhile, the looting extended into Northeast Philadelphia. Our cameras captured the aftermath of some looting at JD Sports at the Roosevelt Mall. You see many of the mannequins knocked over, shoes, socks, sneaker boxes scattered all over the place. And that was just what was left over. T-Mobile and GameStop were also hit along Roosevelt Boulevard, with looters using a sledgehammer to break through storefronts and steal many of the items inside. Acting Philadelphia Police Commissioner Stanford addressed the widespread looting from last night, and he made it clear that those events had nothing to do with the protests that took place earlier over the judge's decision to drop the charges against former officer Mark Dial.
What we had tonight was a bunch of criminal opportunists take advantage of a situation and make an attempt to destroy our city. And so, and again, it's not going to be tolerated. We made arrests and we will continue to make arrests until we have all of the individuals or a number of the individuals that have been responsible for what we've seen tonight in custody.
Now, according to Philadelphia police, the group of looters specifically here in Center City at one point got as large as about 100 juveniles. They said it was strictly juveniles that took part in this activity. Only about 15 to 20 of those juveniles were actually arrested, which means many more got away with their activity. But they did tell us that detectives are currently pouring through surveillance footage, and they expect to make more arrests in the days to come. They plan to arrest as many of those offenders as they possibly can. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Ross, for that update.